and go from village to dell, from community to community. They wander, and as the sun is coming down, just setting over a suburban village, the gays drive in. And there in a cul-de-sac, there in the light of the house, you can see a young American family sitting down for their evening meal. And those gays put on their masks and their festive colored robes and sneak slowly into the house and begin to fuck each other in the ass. And another American family is destroyed. I knew I was having problems here because I was drinking too much. And so I went to Ireland. I figured the Irish would know how to, if they know more about alcohol than anybody, I'm sure if there was a great detox program, it would be there. But they have none. They don't see the need. And as they taught me, it wasn't that I was drinking too much. I wasn't drinking enough. There's a fine line. There's a fine line. The thing that ultimately drove me to literally flee the United States, I took the hardest job that I've ever taken as a comic. And I performed for the Congressional Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, D.C. this spring. Spring, well, was 13 seconds long. Except for the time that I was performing for these people. And it wasn't spring anymore. It was a decade that I never thought I would live through. I was asked to perform for the Congressional Correspondents' Dinner. There are 2 dinners each spring in Washington, the Congressional and the White House Correspondents. Well, the White House ain't gonna be calling me. So, it's a privilege and it's an honor to perform for these people, but it is a huge, huge pain. Painful on so many levels. I knew this. I knew that's exactly what it was going to be like because I was born and raised around Washington, D.C., and I know these people. The people who are going to be there that evening, congressmen, the people who work for them, all the people who cover Congress, lawyers, lobbyists, members of the White House staff, members of the judiciary. And right next to me, I will be standing here at a podium, and next to me will be seated the President of the United States. The President, right here. I could pet him. To understand what it is like to be put in the position of entertaining these people, and I'm very graphic on this. The job is this. These are the most uptight group of people you could possibly ever perform for, and I must go into the audience of 2,000, and go up to each and every one of them individually, and take the stick that is wedged ever so firmly up their ass. I must remove it, and I must sniff it, and then gently return it to its place and tell them that their shit doesn't stink. I called my parents who live around Washington and told them of this job and the fact that I was considering not doing it And my parents said, "You better take that job. We've been living here for years and we never get to see stuff like that." So I called them back